Joe, do you think it's even remotely possible in the great USA today that we could blow it and end up like Cuba is? Is there even possibility, can we take it for granted so much that we could lose this thing? Do you think that's possible, seeing what you've seen and experiencing and knowing and being aware of what you and your family and your relatives went through?
Yes, it's possible. It is possible, because you have got to be your brother's keeper. You got to know what's happening. You got to make sure that nobody just becomes complacent. There's a lot of great words I've heard here, a lot of great words I've heard over the years, but you got to measure those words and keep them. Not just remember them in your mind, bring them into your heart. And remember that it's up to you, all of us here, to vote for the right person, to maintain this country. That's where we keep it, right here. And one of the things that is the most important thing about this whole thing is the person that was honored in the beginning of the thing, the Lord Jesus Christ. He is the one. He's the one that we have looked to. Because remember, there's one passage that says, I am the vine, you are the branches. What was the rest of it? For without me, you can do nothing. He is the one. And that's what it's all about, him. It was founded, in this country was founded on the Judeo-Christian principles, and he's up to keep it, or we are going to lose it, folks. Let's don't do that. Let's don't do that. I know Cuba's a long ways from here. But when I was there, I came here at 14. That was a lot of fun. Music everywhere. The man with cha-cha-cha, all the music, the food, and all that. Guess what? Castro lost it. Dade County, Florida gained it. You want to go to Cuba? Go to Dade County, Florida. You close that. It's right here. So anyway.
Well, Joe, what advice do you have do you think that to prevent that from happening here, do you think people should vote liberal or conservative?
People should vote conservative. People have got to vote conservative. Conservation means to keep that which is close to your heart, which is dear to you, that which is love in God and country, that which is the basics of our fundamentals of this country. Okay, that which is written in the Constitution is so important. And the one good thing about what Obama can do, has done for us, is to get us right back to become aware of our Constitution. Who are we? Where do we come from? This country is made up of a lot of folks from a lot of different parts of the country. Most of them from England and Europe, Spain, and so on. But, there's a big mess going on now with all these illegal things. Well, I never experienced that, thank God. And I guess maybe my Irish and background kind of keep me from getting stopped on the road and say, hey, let me see your papers. I don't know.
Well, Joe, we want to turn you loose one more time and let you share any closing thoughts, comments, because one person can make a big difference. We've heard that today. A politician's name is not our enemy. We've heard it today all day long. We battle not against flesh and blood. We need to come in with class and with love and with an attitude that we stand on truth like Joe is right now. And then we cannot be refuted. We need to be the group that shows the class. And when we do that, we are effective at a much deeper level. So I'm going to turn this over to Joe now to let him take another minute or two. Any closing thoughts, Joe? We thank you so much for your service in the military, for your time here today, and for all that you've done as a great American. Thank you.
Well, I think that being here, we've heard a lot of things. We need to keep those things close to our heart. That's where everything really comes from. A lot of things can come from your head, but when it comes from your heart, it's there. And like I said, I made some oaths in this country. Oaths, 3 times. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. That's a pledge of allegiance. It's not just a bunch of words. I pledge allegiance to my country, the USA. This is my country. Recently, I flew across country all the way to the northwest to a wedding. My son's wedding. He got married up there. And I got up there with those folks up there. And let me tell you what, those country folks up there with cowboy hats and boots, and here with country hats with folks down here, there's no difference. I feel at home there just like I am here where I am in Florida. Every star on that flag is home to me. Protect your flag. It's to be raised and honored, not to be trampled and burned.